Do I think that people should get themselves into a niche? In the beginning, yes. In the beginning, when you're first getting started, your first 6 months, your first year, totally pick something that you're good at.
Mm-hmm.
If you're into women's clothes, I don't mean it because you're a woman. I just mean it in general. Like,
No worries.
there's plenty of girls out there who just aren't into clothes.
Yeah,
But
for sure.
if you're into women's clothes and you know the names and you know what's hot and what's not, stick to that for a year. Try the different platforms. Go on Poshmark, go on Mercari, and even Facebook Marketplace or whatever. And then once you're comfortable with the system and know how many returns you get and know the ins and outs, the real 101 or 201 of reselling, then I totally tell people to branch out. Get out there. At that point, you'll have a little bit more money to play with, and then branch out and find different things that you might like. So yes, in the beginning, stick to a niche and then branch out almost as soon as possible.
Got it. Yeah, I think that's probably what my problem was. I didn't start off with a niche. I was just like, I have too much junk in my apartment and I need to get rid of it. So I just started listing anything and everything I didn't want anymore, and I just started listing it on eBay. So I just jumped into it blindly.
That's the way that I tell people to get started. Like 101, you've made the decision, I want to start selling on eBay. And I'm not breaking any new ground. A lot of people say this. It's look around the house. You probably got $500, $1,000 worth of stuff sitting around your house, and that's a great way. You made the investment, but you've gotten your use out of it. So if you take a beating on shipping while you learn, it's not the end of the world. If you take a beating and you don't get it, or you price it really low, or all those little growing pains that you're doing, you're not spending money specifically to make money. Yes, you've spent the money, I understand that, but that's a great way of getting into it. But also in the process of doing that, I know I've done it, and you said you did it, and other people do it. They go, holy cow, printer ink sells really, really well, and this China that I thought was going to be worth a ton of money is still sitting here 6 months later. You're already learning lessons. Every sale is a learning opportunity. Every time you post something up, you're learning. Because you're researching your comms and you're learning and you're saying, okay, well, holy cow, I'm the only person that has this, I don't know, World War II medal that my grandma gave me or whatever. And you're like, a lot of folks, I see a lot of people in reselling groups that are like, oh, there's nothing out there on this. I don't know what to do. You cornered the market. You won. You have the one. Post it up. You post it up for whatever, and then take an offer. There's a lot of apprehension when folks get in about stretching out, and I do understand that, but as soon as you get through, I think that there's 3 stages in reselling. There's the beginning stage, there's the junk selling stage, and then there's the, you hit your stride and you're doing it. A lot of folks drop out in the first 2 stages, and I think that they can totally get past it. They can do it. You're gonna take your lumps. You're gonna have sales where you lose money. You're gonna lose money on shipping or whatever. But all of those things lead up to that stage 3. I consider them a stage 3 seller, where they can float on their own. They don't have to source every day. They can kind of hit a little bit of autopilot, and I think that's what most people would be happy with if they're able to do that.